Yep, welcome, welcome, welcome back to some more Zenless Zone Zero. Hope you guys are having a great day. I have 2100 polychrome. Wait, it ends in one day, so okay. Just kind of figured out 3 hours from now. Really? That's a weird time. All right. I was gonna tell you something that I forgot. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say, like, I'm close to getting my Miyabi one done. Where's she at? Half until we get the last one done, and then I can get her wallpaper and 30 more polychrome. Anyway, let us continue with this story. Hopefully, it gets better. Hopefully, we're not an hour and a half long story section with 10 minutes of gameplay. Hopefully we can do more than watch a movie. Let's find out. Hugo sent me a message earlier. There's a new progress in the sacrifice. Oh yeah, this reminds me. EOS. Like, there's this whole thing now, like, people are speculating, or it's real? I think it was by Hoyo official. Like, EOS and Fairy are kind of being phased out of the story because they can go into the Hollow now for real. Which I think the Hoyoverse, or let's say Zenless Zone Zero, I think they decided to do that because people hated the television sections of the game. So they needed a way to get rid of that and make it make sense. And if Bell and Wise could just go into the Hollow, then, you know, they don't need the TV anymore. They don't need the HDD. The HDD can still be there to replay missions and do, like, small, tiny commissions that they could just use proxy for. So, like, side missions and stuff like that, they could still use EOS for. But main mission stuff, it seems like that's over with. Which is interesting. I also came up with a theory last night, and it'd be really cool if this happened. I doubt it, but it'd be really cool. It'd be really cool if Season 2 was all about Bell and Wise getting into danger. Not all about, but, you know, what happens is they get into danger a lot. Then they really come to the terms of, like, hey, we need to be able to protect ourselves. So then by the end of Season 2, they get a trainer, right? They figure out someone's going to train them, and they start training. But what can make these two characters really unique is the ability to switch weapons. Like, let's say they train with whoever, they get swords to start off with. But if all of a sudden we have, like, this new event that can happen where we train with Julian, and then she trains them to use guns. Or Julian and Billy could train them and they start to use guns. And you have this ability to switch their weapons freely before going into a Hollow, just to give them their own unique character, which would be cool. I was also thinking, I really hope there is a beautifully animated, awesomely done cutscene to start Season 2 and to start Season 3. I would say, like, that stuff I was just talking about would be like Season 3 stuff. Like, Season 3 opens up like, yo, man, I'm so tired. Let's go to bed. You go to bed. Then you wake up, and it's a beautiful cutscene of, like, Bell and Wise training against all the characters in the game. They're all, like, in a dojo in the Hollow, just training and practicing. Like, that would be so cool to, like, introduce them as, hey, they're now playable characters. But, you know, that's just me speculating. Who knows what it's going to be. I imagine a good portion of Season 2 is already done and finished, or being fine-tuned. Anyway, enough of me blabbing. They found a bunch of sacrifice stuff. Wants us to be the guide. Use the HDD. This might be good. If we're going into the Hollow, right? There can't be a lot of blabbing. We are here now. We couldn't use the HDD from our location? Just when I was talking about, hey, I think the HDD is getting phased out. which it really does seem like it is. Dear managers, having 2 lords here, luckiest person. We count on you too. My guess is Dinah, the serum. Just to be safe, I'm counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the hollow. Let's go! Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Am I got Vivian, Lycon? Do I got all 3? I got Vivian. Some people really don't like the way Vivian plays.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby.
I mean, I gotta say, I don't mind Vivian.
I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
I haven't tried out my Vivian yet.
Wait for me.
My Vivian's not
Dina's
the way
getting
I
ready
want
to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out. In position.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Also, people were saying that Lycon and Hugo are a good match. Which Lycon did build that bar really fast. I haven't trained my Lycon.
Stop her!
But like that, already 50. It's 96. 100.
We need to take care of the guards.
If I had Hugo ready, Hugo could do a lot of damage.
What a
Totalize.
Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Hugo.
You're not taking anything from here.
You better not get my chest hurt.
Hugo,
over to
get the
Hugo.
guards first.
Get hit.
Oh, almost got that one totalized as well.
You just stepped into your
I
own
wonder if
grave.
Hugo's gonna be like main focus is
I'm
attack.
part of Mockingbird
Because he
too.
is really about totalize.
Fools.
So I wonder if he has higher attack, the higher his totalize will be.
Say no more.
Truth is a beloved fairy tale.
If you do this, cancel it, pop this. Oh, good damage.
Flames belong.
Out of my way.
Oh, didn't know you were there. Kind of practicing here, you know?
Let the party begin.
Half a mil? Yeah. I wonder what that would have been on a crit. You want to do that when he's at flashing 99, it looks like.
Leave it to me.
Understood.
Like I'd build this up, and then switch, and then pop it.
The end is nigh.
Okay. Okay, we're getting some ice users. Alright, I'm liking this. Oh, I gotta show these. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to what I actually had to do.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There is likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try? Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use Eos to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so just follow me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person, after all. Right, Lycon?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
As they talk, Vivian stands behind them. Suddenly, sheds a tear. She gazes at one of them. Uh-oh! And approaches the area where Lycon's staring. Uh-oh! Someone's about to die. She said when looking at Faith. We're gonna die!
This is the future I saw.
We got wings.
Lord Pathan. I'm sorry. This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
Oh, is that gonna happen like in this? Are we gonna grow wings?
Leave this to me, Lord Pathan.
It would redeem this. Oh Lord, where only did it would redeem this not so great epilogue.
Lord Pathan,
I still don't know what those dots do for her. Haven't really figured it out. Get him, you fancy thing, boo! Gotta relearn her mechanics.
Lord Pathan, there might be more serum here.
Hey, yeah!
How dare you steal from Lady Dina?
Didn't steal, broke. Different.
I'll try to go easy on you. No promises.
Nice. She's fun. She's fun to play. Don't understand her kit right now. You definitely wanted her to get Anomaly, though.
There are
Seems like
containers
that's
by the
her
fissure.
main point. I mean, that's her yellow stats on her character.
There's got to be something inside.
Oh, hey. We don't want the money anymore. I'm not gonna make it. We're here to save you. They turned nefarious, so many of them dead. Stop it. Sorry, phone not obeying me. Goodbye. My friends will get you out. Deal with this. Don't be afraid. Really, thank goodness. Be careful. So many people brought us here. Also, Belle's here with us. Imagine she's blah blah blah. Oh, they don't stop talking. After contacting Hugo and Lycon, you quickly arrive. Eventually, you decide to take the civilian to safety. Vivian, blah blah blah. Shortly to leave. Familiar voice comes.
It must have been tough for you to find this place. Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you.
Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, You were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope, and I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille resolutely walks towards the fissure as Dina stares after she disappears figure after a moment. She also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the controls to open the door. Ethereal surge out, blocking the path.
Take out these ethereals
Let's
first.
get him!
We can't let Camille's
Is
efforts go
Camille
to
on
waste.
here? Or is Dina helping the fight? Okay, so Dina's never gonna be a playable character. Probably means she dies here. Let's just pop the ultimate.
Get my dress dirty and you'll pay. Well done.
That didn't seem that strong.
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon. They must be on the other side of the fissure.
Let's go. Well, she took them out.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Dina?
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
She closes her eyes and injects a vial of serum into her. Oh boy! A sign of corruption. Okay. Alright, well here's the boss.
I don't want to hate myself.
Also, it could be a really cool cutscene. I'm gonna
So I
preemptively
can only
hide my buddy.
hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep
Look at
hating
those
you. I will
personalities.
take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed...
Hang on. Sorry. I just, this is a good moment to say, like, screenshot source. Be a cool thumbnail.
If I had never... You would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Okay. Not a cutscene, though. I'm kind of surprised. Like a transformation cutscene. That looks cool. That's pretty dang sick. Look at this thing.
Dina, soon the pain will be over. Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer.
That's really cool. I'm gonna do nothing. booty. I'm trying to get close to do this.
Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon?
It feels like I'm never gonna get that bar filled. Oh, now it's fine. She kind of naturally avoids a lot of attacks. When she's up in the air like that. Well, there's a lot of attacks in this game. Get him!
I'm boring opponent.
Behind you! What happened? What the? Vivian!
Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice.
Oh.
I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No, please. No.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian?
Oh.
No. It can't end like this.
She can heal. Well, not like heal, but like take away that ailment of the serum. You had a long dream, you saw your teacher again. A familiar smile, but soon the environment and your teacher both dissolved into water, like behind a misty curtain, blurring and vanishing.
Belle, you're scaring me.
Rawr.
Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was all right. Can you recall what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did. But then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else. Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Okay. Good night then.
This time, there are no strange sounds or sights in your dreams, and you sleep peacefully through the night. Shortly after you awake, Vivian, Hugo, Lycon arrive at the video store.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through Eos. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
That just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately. But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably. At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
First of all, hold up. She just get like paperwork to marry us without even asking. Is that what just happened? Like, what was that about? Hugo and Lycon are still bickering, and Vivian visits. Sits to one side, eager, blah blah blah. And as always, you can smell the aroma of noodles. So yeah, noodles. You're snipping it of the music from the store. Thank goodness, time goes okay. Take the night. Control ether particles, and it was a gift from a teacher. I keep thinking about it. She will investigate. Let's not talk about it for now. You can only just feel better. She gets some rest. Happens in the future. Is this the end? Because that lady, she's going to be part of season 2, right? She's going to be the reason why we go to the new area. Let's go to bed. That wasn't bad. Like, that was actually one we could play around, have some fun. Gotta fight a cool boss. It seems like whenever you're with Hugo, who doesn't shut up. Also, this hopefully gets changed. Look how much empty space we have. But yet, if I say edit, 10 out of 10, 6 out of 6, like, we have nothing we can do. I could put, no, maximum number of collectibles. I can't even do that. This is 1 out of 10. I can't do anything. Like, there's so much room here for cool collectibles, but they limit us to 10. Like, why? Why is that even a thing? Bed. Perhaps to serve evidence. Yeah, okay. We already know all this. Your thoughts are all jumping together. Your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing. Oh? 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 Let's go. All done. We're caught up with the story. New area continues to coexist with sacrifices in neither daily life hidden crisis, new stories, and distant horizons. It's really exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. One day you'll become memories worth holding on to. Alright, part B has been done. Talk to Wise. Why? There's no more story? What up? You're not Wise. What up? Someone's calling herself, is here for you. She's just like one of those masters of the martial arts in the movies. Do you know her? I do. Do you remember the mayor? Blah, blah, blah. Help us, eager. I see. No wonder she's probably 6th Street is geometrical blood. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, yeah. Why are you speaking so many words? Where is she? But she wanted to take a look around. If you have time now, she can find her. Dude, all those words. Why? Don't take after Hugo. There she is. Oh, I mean, this is who I really want to save for to pull, man. But Hugo is a really good fighter. You.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine. Is there something special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Even huskies can be really smart. Howl is proof.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
I don't know how to say her name. Gently pets Howl's head, slows a few denies into his money pouch, and then you return to the video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business.
Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Didn't expect you to understand feng shui. Thank you for your blessings. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Wait, mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yunquei Summit?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
To better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Let's leave it at that. The weather is nice today, perfect for going out. Just happen to need to head to a store nearby, collect something you're free. How about coming along? That's a good opportunity to learn more about each other. Okay. Sounds good. Let me a square. Boyon. Okay. Why is this happening? 2.0 isn't out yet.
Please help me check my fortune. Here's my palm. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
So, this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Belle? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Facing the crowd, she remains calm and composed and says,
Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session.
For an instant, people... Okay.
All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquei Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Please wait. I want to tell you a fortune. You must be divine. Grateful I get to meet an immortal of flesh. Just a mystic, however, it appears you're quite a pickle. Okay. Seriously. It's gonna be so many words. Why do we have to... Oh, this bamboo. Okay. I didn't read that. You know that. It's just so much. Real immortal, crowd of people, train. Carefully check the bang boo. You fix it. Oh, right. Well, we need that. This doesn't matter. That goes there. That goes here like this. Yeah, that would work. And that. Great, all prepared. How do you feel? Blah, blah, blah. Enlightenment. Enlightened. Congratulations, internet. Thank you. Official. Defective parts. Come on. I fixed you. Shut up. Also, martial art bang boo.
The store is right up ahead.
Say your first name again. I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, this is the place.
You don't see that jiggle?
Ah, this is the one. Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Walks up to the door, knocks gently 3 times in rhythm, slips a note. Someone coughs and cracks open the door, passing something to her.
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers. I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange business.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there is no need to rush. Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
Okay, then we go back and talk to him. It does seem like that season 2 is gonna be about getting them trained up. Get back, everything go well? It went well. She deals with things rather unique way. Acclaimed a real learning mystic arts. Movie protagonist, magic, hollows. Movies are stuff. Back in the hollow ball. I trust the judgment plus the mayor must have his reason for choosing. We also have a favor for the mayor that we can randomly use at any time for any one thing we want. Microphone, would you stop slipping? Bothering me. Thank you. Said the mayor would help us on her some investigation. Wonder what that is. Either way, we'll find out soon. There's no rush. Belle recently should take. Okay, now it's over. Now we wait for part 2 or season 2. Things are quiet again. That should keep raising the internet level. Yep. All right, that is everything. Now I can do the event. I can do this. Say it with flowers. What are rewards? Well, 300. Okay. I'm not doing that math. All right. This is going to be for... this stuff is helpful. Okay. This event sounds good. It's got quite a bit of polychrome. Okay. What's the permanent rewards? More polychrome? What are these things again? Oh, right, they're substitutes. Yeah, those are good. Okay. Good amount of polychrome, but 20,000. Why do they put it? Seriously? Like, come on, devs. For reaching the highest points or whatever, you're like, oh, here's 20,000 Denny's. Here's enough for, like, a noodle. Like, come on. Put, like, an extra 0 on that. Make it worth our while. I mean, I have what? Oh, what's my Denny's at? Yeah. Put an extra 0 on that. Make it worth our while. 20,000. I'll go through this real fast if I choose to level up characters. Come on. Hey, 20 extra polychrome. 36 is 2 summons, so who knows? Hopefully by next time I'll do the. Yeah, we're on intervention or intermission. I said. All right, but yeah, I'll do the event and all that on my own. And I don't know if we'll cover Hugo or not. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I want to cover events or just want to cover story. So I might do Hugo's thing on my own, and by the time next time you see me, it could just be 2.0 and starting up the new story stuff. I don't know. I'll make up my mind, possibly, maybe. But that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you also for commenting, subscribing, all that good stuff you do YouTube, liking the video, checking out ApexReaper.blog. It's all amazing. Thank you all so much. And I will see you next time, YouTube. Bye-bye.